Good morning, everybody. It is Memorial Weekend in the United States, and I want to thank everybody that has come in here to watch this today and to be able to come and understand that we are here to say thank you for the services to all the military, to anyone that is in any type of service at all, whether you have passed or whether you're working on it now. And those that are here today that are veterans, I want to thank you for watching this. And we know that you have been through some hardships and times in life, and we know that things are always not the easiest, and we know every day some of the processes that you have to go through to keep this mental mind in check to be able to live within the reality of world. I go through it, I deal with it, and that's how this morning motivation partly came apart. This life motivation that we talk about each day is things that I go through to keep myself in check on how to keep my energies in a positive realm, how to keep those nightmares and those darknesses and those fears and those self-doubts at check. It took a little bit of process and it took a lot of work, but it takes daily dedication to make it happen. And with that daily dedication, it has offered me to be able to have a better life and a better thinking process that I have to give to myself before I can even go talk to people on a day-to-day basis, to get out of the nervousness of being able to be on stage, to be able to talk to people on the motivation side, to go to the educational systems, schools, and talk to people there in the auditoriums to let them know that life is going to slap you in the face once you get out of the door and mom and dad says, I'm not, taking care of you anymore. You want to go have that home. You want to go have that apartment. You want to go have that fun in that car. Now you're going to understand the realities that are going to, and I want people to understand that you have to have a well balance of where do you want to go within life and how do you want it to go? So knowing where you're going and not just being willy-nilly, as I call it, of just going out there and just, oh, I'm going to see what happens today. Have a little bit better focus and you can probably build more empires throughout your time frame of life than it's waiting until you're 40 and 50 and 60 and 70, kind of like, what Kentucky Fried Chicken didn't start till he was in his late 40s. And then, the Ford company wasn't until the late 40s, and it was all out of necessities, things like that. Don't wait till you're older like me. Get in check now. And then understand the way you're going, you have control. You have that power to be able to write it down with a goal and then set a higher level of intentions of what you're going to do each day. And each day that you get up and knowing where you're going within your life, you could probably make more changes to where we wouldn't have all the wars, to where we would lose all the military, to where we could probably do something that would give this world a better balance. So if we got all the younger generation in a better check balance now of understanding life, careers, reality, children, financials, all of that right there. If we got them in check now, then wouldn't that make it a better world tomorrow for their generations and our grandchildren? And we could actually sit on the front porch and say, you know what? We was in that ripple movement. We made a change. Why? Because we shifted our energy thought processes, and then our children start paying attention, and then our grandchildren started paying attention to that, and it stayed within the moment, because so many people got into this I want it now mentality that they didn't understand that this is a long haul process called life. Your career level of making money is the same thing. It is a process of life. You're not just going to jump in and be right there at the top, right there at the very get-go, unless you come in this world with a silver spoon. Some children have, and then some of us haven't, which I haven't. I've got a broken wooden and a Tupperware bowl. So that's what I had fun with. That was the fun side of life, though. And I can't forget my Hot Wheels. Yes. So everybody had something within life that you're working towards. Stay dedicated, guys. Get up every day and know, all right? Didn't get all the way there today, but I know that bigger home is coming. I know that more financial is coming. I know that better love in my life is coming. I know my children are going to be awesome in their life and doing what they want to do. Because why? I'm giving them good guidance now. Knowing that each day I get up and it won't be a perfect day. I won't get it all done. I won't get it all complete. But guess what? Tomorrow I'll get up and I'll shoot for it again. And if I'm going for the moon, then each day shoot for the moon. Give it your best energy. Give it your best thought process. Give it your best dreams and dream big each day. It took a little while for us to get some of the weight that we have on our bodies that you're having to get off if you're working towards getting weight off. So what do you have to do? You got to stay dedicated. There's some of us that are wanting to do a whole different career path, like I did. Started 3.5 years ago. Started on that, and then I found this community, and I found the support system, and I found these people that were doing something different within their life, and then I dove into it hard 3 years ago, and then here I am now. Wow, boom, having fun with my life, going where we want, staying in a cabin here for the next few more days. Why? Because we can do that. Jen just got off of a humongous road trip, and Shannon just drove from New York to LA and back. Why? Because we live our life, and then the monetary means flows because we give it the process, and we keep doing what we need to do to move ourselves in that happy state of life. And then everything else keeps flowing. And as that flows, we are able to connect with people along the way. That's how it flows. Connecting with people, investing within each other, giving each other good community tips, or shifting their life with an energy, putting them in a direction where they want to go. Many people have something different they're wanting to do, but they don't know how to get there. Some of us are leaders and can show and guide. Some of us are showing people each day because we're able to open the voice that we have, taking that ability and moving our life, learning how to do the digital world that is evolving each day within front of our eyes at a massive scale. Why? Because more people like us in this screen right here are coming and bringing creative ideas to the forefront. And then it just keeps evolving this social media aspect. It keeps evolving everything that we're doing every day. So the technology is growing, and we have to grow with it. No matter what age you are, you can either get left behind, and stay in the Stone Age, and then y'all will become what they call the dinosaurs. You will be extinct just like them, because you will pass on by and just sit back over in that corner of the world as everything grows around you. How many of y'all remember some of the interstates started coming in, and the little houses that were on those strips that I'm not selling out? And you got that one little house that sits right next to the interstate now. Not much property around it, but it's got all kinds of buildings. Got one little house. It's crazy because they said, I'm sticking right here. Just know that you don't have to stick right there. We are not trees. We are angels. We're unicorns. We are the epic people that are making a movement within our life and everyone around us. Keep up the awesome work, guys. All right. Anybody in here got anything that they want to talk about this morning? Brother Julio wasn't here. I think he got booted out. There he is.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Memorial Day. I just wanted to say I love you guys. Thomas, it's good to see you, sir. Good to see a smile on that face. Good to see that beautiful flag behind you, sir. It is a day to truly just be grateful, man. I slept in yesterday. That's why I didn't jump on. I got up, and then I kind of just rolled over. And then I got up the second time, and I looked at Roxy. I said, what time is it? She's like, I don't know. Let me go check. And at that, she slept in, and she enjoyed the morning with me. She got to work late, and she's the manager of the store. We woke up at 10:30. That just doesn't happen. It was like an eclipse or something. That just does not happen. My internal clock gets me up or something. The kids. I couldn't believe that I slept that long. But it was a great day yesterday, man. It's been a great weekend so far. I ended up getting my babies, Thomas, so just making the most of it, just spending some cooking, about to cook some breakfast, about to make some biscuits and gravy right now. Hey, Thomas, I might be a Puerto Rican from Chicago, but I can cook real country when I need to. Your boy used to be a chef, so. Man, dude, it's a grateful weekend, man. I've really just been, you see me posting little stuff to my story here and there, but really just haven't really had the, sitting there on the phone all day and none of that, man. Just soaking up my kids, spending time with my kids, doing some stuff around the house here and there, working on some stuff we talked about, Thomas, too. So. Just a little bit of everything, man. It's a great day to have a great day, like you always say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Hey, man, I feel blessed this morning, man. So just getting some cooking done, man. That's it.
Yeah. Spending time with family. Did y'all hear that, guys? So how many of y'all are actually enjoying the fellowship with your family? And in this time, a big community of family this year that you may have been around had a different outlook as some of the conversations, had a different way that you responded to some of the family members that may have rubbed you wrong in the past, because you have given your life a different thought process now. You've given yourself betterness to know that they will have to deal with theirs, eventually, you don't have to deal with it. And to know that you had a different thought process within your mind, to have a better conversation at these fellowships now. So that's what I like about giving this every day, giving the energy every day, giving the best words to ourselves every day. Why? Because when now I get around family members that have rubbed me wrong in the past, it doesn't bother me anymore, because I know how to grasp it and harness it and set it aside. And you know what? I just got to spend a few hours with them today. I can be cordial. Yeah, I don't have to let my blood level rise anymore. I've learned how to level my blood pressure, my anxieties, and a lot of my fears. Do I have self-doubts like everybody? Yes. Oh, should I do that? I don't know. It's going to hurt. Yeah, it might, so I got to go through that myself as well. But giving thanks to what you have within this life, giving thanks to what we have on a day-to-day basis, guys, is what we have. The happiness, the love, the joy, and it all starts with inside of us. What are we creating within here is what's truly going to matter out here. So giving that energy to yourself first thing in the morning is the best time. Getting up, listening to the birds, going to sleep, listening to the frogs, going out there, spending time in nature. Have fun with this world that we're in and quit overcomplicating it, because we have all got the opportunity right here in front of us. We've all got this opportunity. Woo! And we're having fun with it each day. Because it's
Thomas, let me ask everyone a question, and not everybody respond at once. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Those of y'all that, not to really discuss any business, but those that went to the event yesterday, can I get some feedback? I see some faces on here that had a good experience, so come on, don't be scared.
Go ahead.
I definitely will say like that I had a fire lit under my ass, and like I said to you in message there, I just absolutely tripping over my own tongue with the excitement that I have trying to talk about this. I was talking to my husband and I'm like bouncing here and there and back and forth, and I couldn't keep track of what I was trying to say. I was so excited, and turns out he had a good understanding of a lot of it already just from other courses he had been in. So it's nice to know that once I get my story straight and I can talk normally from excitement, that I've got my husband who understands it as well. So, but the group of people there were just phenomenal. Like, showed up at the hotel, down in the waiting room waiting, and the vibe down there was just beyond contagious. And then we're all packed like sardines going up the elevators into the room, and it just started that tight-knit community feeling, like literally tight-knit community feeling. And so it was an amazing experience, and I don't think I've ever been to an event with so much emotion and energy just vibrating off of everybody. It was phenomenal.
Definitely. It does. The whole different energy, right, Julio? Your first event you went to?
Mind blown. Just like, you can't believe the amount of energy that's around you, feeding off of everybody else, the amount of information that you receive, it takes you by storm, and you feel literally like you can conquer the world, but you have to transfer that over from just a temporary experience to a life experience, a lifestyle. I'm going to put all this stuff into practice. I can't wait to implement this. I can't wait to dive in and give it to the public and share this and teach this and educate this, and like, so much information. Mind blowing.
Yes. And they do. They got to cram quite a bit into it because they've been months of stuff of new information, stuff, new training, new outlines, new platform type deal because you got, all kinds of different stuff that's coming in. So, months of training that they're trying to give you all within a couple day period or a 1 day event. It's hard to grasp all of it. So when the beta program comes in and you start getting your knowledge and your information with that stuff, take your time, watch it, go through every video. I don't care if you've watched it before, watch it again, because all it's going to do is refresh you. It's going to get your mind up to date and in order with where you want to go. And that's what we keep talking about, staying dedicated every day. Dedicated to know that you don't have to do it all within 1 day because there's so much knowledge that you're not going to be able to grasp it all in 1 day. So when we live in each day out there within the world, like Julio's walking around and I'm sitting out here in Mother Nature right here, and all of y'all have got Mother Nature outside your doors now and not, 10 foot of snow around you anymore. Some of you actually get to go enjoy these beautiful days out there. Some of them may still be a little bit cool, but, or a lot of water with the rain and the runoff, but you can still go out there now and do what I say a lot of times is go connect, go walk around barefoot, go out there and spend time in nature and listen to the birds, listen to the wind, watch the sunshine without the cell phone, without looking at it and actually looking around and seeing the beauty that we have to hold right here. And then when you get back, look at the beauty that you're holding inside that mirror, the glow that will be around you, the smile that's going to be on your face, and look at that and say, wow, I am a powerful creator on this earth. I can go out here and build with my hands because of the things I experienced within my life. Because Roger and his wife, they go to Homes for Habitat in different countries and help build homes. Why? Because he has a talent, he has a knowledge, he has a physical ability, and he has something that he's giving back to his fellow brother and sister. He's giving a skill set back to them to give them a roof and a shelter and to give them knowledge and training at the same time while he's there. Just like teaching a man to fish or just giving me a fish. So they go and they teach at the same time because we have different skills that we can bring anywhere in the world if you truly want it. So gratitude to all the people who are doing things in service, no matter what service that is. So I thank y'all for that, so that's awesome, brother. So, all right, we're going to pass this out to the community right quick. Roger, you got anything you want to say? I seen you unmuted there.
I just want to say to walk barefoot this morning, it would be a little bit chilly because it's 4 degrees out here today. So the forecast said there would be frost on the ground, but it's not. But the grass is already green. So yeah, and to the event on this weekend was just amazing. I've been never to an event where was the power, like the vibration that high, and in this one, it was just amazing.
Well, you're up there in frozen tundra, so thank you for enduring that up there. Oh, Miss Jen, you got your hand up, baby. I see you.
Good morning. Yeah, I just wanted to say that that's awesome for all you guys that made it to the event. It's we know because Shannon, Thomas, I don't know if Tim's in here right now, but we were at the event and it's a lot more fun now that we have a few more insiders, right? So it is pretty cool. I'm working on doing like a 90-day challenge as well, starting in June. So I'm looking at this week as kind of like a prep week, and then looking at check-ins each week as we go along for 90 days. And yeah, I've definitely been doing a lot of brainstorming. Like Tim said earlier, there's so many different ways and avenues that this is going to open up for the people in the online space and for people who aren't in online space. So yeah, guys, just be excited. Exciting times coming ahead. So take this holiday for you guys in the States and enjoy it, just like Julio said, with your family and your friends. And otherwise, if you're not, then start planning and manifesting things.
That's it. Planning, manifesting, getting content. You know, the simple 15-minute go live last night of complete darkness, but yet the frogs were giving me one hell of a show. That's content, guys. You know, so and I didn't have to say a word. It was just let people enjoy it.
I was soaking that up, Thomas, by the way. Oh, lovely, beautiful, man. Just to sit there, you know, me and Roxy were sitting there laying in bed with our eyes quiet, just listening to it. So relaxing, you know. She's like, what are those? I'm like, those are frogs. She's like, they're making those kind of sounds? I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
I wish Thomas would stop moving, but man, they sound great.
Yeah, it was really good, Thomas. I didn't know you were going live at what time, so I was kind of watching Facebook, and then I missed it by like 20 minutes. But I went back and listened to it, and I'm like, this is soothing.
Yeah,
and kind of funny.
Yeah, tonight I'll do it again or whatever. And but anyway, yeah, I didn't know exactly what time we was getting back, but tonight we'll be here, so I'll be able to actually plan a time tonight, and then I'll put it on my my page, my group page, and all that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I had the computer set up. So what I did is, or what I'm going to do is upload that after a while, those sounds, because I recorded on my computer at the same time with my microphone. So that way it amped up very nice. And then I will be able to put that out on my YouTube channel for a meditation side. So always a plan, always doing something of mind, of creativity, of what you can do to get things out there for people to see your products are here, what you've got going on. We're living life, guys. We're entrepreneurs. We're digital marketers. We're having fun within our life, shifting our life in a whole different direction. You want to have fun? Come join us. Contact us. We're going to pass this on to Miss Shannon to wrap this up this morning. Thank you, everybody that's come out today. Miss Shannon's going to, I don't know what she's got today. I never know. Why? Because it comes straight from her heart. All right. Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
Morning, everybody. Today is the day of happiness and peace. I am grounded and centered. I'm grateful for my beautiful life that is filled with many blessings. I move through my day with consciousness, grace, and love. Today, everything will work out. I will move through my day appreciating all the things I have. Amazing opportunities will come.
They will come. Yes. Thank you for that. Powerful, straight from the heart, straight from her energy, her connection that she got this morning when she woke up and tapped into her source energy. Wake up, tap into yours. Stay there with it. Have the fun in that vibration and enjoy the energy of life, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Love and appreciation.